Okay, so with Gonzo today, I'm doing a loofah bath, right? Loofahs, they're amazing. You got to have one of these. You have to have a loofah. Along with a homemade recirculator, right? Because there's your way to save water and rinse time right there. Water and rinse time. I also like that on double-coated thick dogs, curly-haired dogs. I like it on long-haired dogs, that recirculator. On Gonzo, he'd take me as long to use that recirculator as it would. So he likes the loofah anyway, he do. So I've got my water on. I'm going to go ahead and soak him down pretty, not really well, but some. I do want to get his face wet because he's giving me a hard time getting to that. So I really want to get that, make sure it's really clean. I'm going to get to that face though, I promise. So here, he's wet. We're still not using much water because we're going to loofah. Here's my diluted shampoo. This is just a whitening shampoo. It's called Plum Whitener. I've been using it for a long time. I like it, but it doesn't work so effectively on really dirty dogs. I got to give them 2 baths, and that's too much. So I'm going to soap it up. You saw I put a little bit in my loofah. I'm going to put a little bit more. I want a little more soap there. Soap that up really good. And now I can scrub his body really nice, really easy. I can use the loofah and my hand. That's right. Gonzo loves it. Clean his booty up real good. Clean down his sides real good. Under his belly. Get his inner thighs. Be sure to get his feet and paws really well. I'm reaching in there, folks, with my fingers. I want to feel if there's any rocks in there in those pads. There could be a rock. There could be a heavy mat. That area, you know, he's walking on it all day long, and he doesn't get him washed often, so he's appreciative that I'm doing this for him. He is too, aren't you, Gon? So I'm just taking my loofah, going all over him, cleaning in that paw real good again. I wanted to show you a thorough bath with a loofah, because so that you see how well this works, how well I get my fingers in here, how many suds we get. It's so soft and comfortable for him. The loofah will move in any direction I need it to. It just gets into all those folds for me. It does. It saves my soap. It saves my water. It saves him. He loves it. I always leave the collar on the dog, their own collar, so that it can get cleaned in the bathtub with them, because they wear that out and about, right? And it get yucky. So I really want to keep it out of his eyes, the soap, but it's near impossible. This plum wash is pretty gentle, so I'm going to get in his ear. You see me doing that? I'm not getting soap in his ear though, don't worry about that. His canal's not getting any soap in that, but you want to get that area really good, because that gets greasy, and the only way to dry a dog well is if they're a clean dog, because drying dirty fur won't dry proper. It'll still hold us, it just won't, okay? So I don't want to get this in his eyes. I keep rubbing it away from his eyes as much as I can. But I'm going to squeeze my soap out of my loofah, and here it goes. He's not going to like this, and I already know that, and I'm hoping he'll keep his eyes closed for me. I'm trying my best to keep that soap out. I promise I am. But that area has just got to get cleaned in there. And you'll find that on pugs, any folded skin dogs, but he's got a lot of fur there, right? And he gives that snout, he gets that muzzle in places that you don't want to put your mouth. So we got to get that really cleaned up for him. I can get a little rough with him because he doesn't mind a bit, and also I get excited doing that, and also he's got good teeth. So we're good on that, aren't we, Gonzo? Okay, so there's our whole soap. I only do anal glands if they ask me to, okay, because you get something like that started, and it's endless then. If a little dog can empty those himself, he'll scoot himself along the ground and do it. You can, you know, we'll get into anal glands some other time when I do some, maybe. I could actually, we could do a little flip, but keep his head down. Keep your hand around his muzzle there. In his case, I can do that. We want to keep that out of his nose. From going down his nostrils. I have a nice, easy pump on here. This is like 4.5 gallons per minute. So I've got a nice, easy flow out of here. He's real easy for me to rinse. See, as I start at the top, let all that run down. Check all body parts. If you leave any soap on him, that skin gets dry and itchy. And your customer will notice that. They won't maybe not even know what's wrong. They'll just know it happened since you saw the dog. I've been grooming since 2011, so I've come across some situations myself in grooming as a new groomer where I've made mistakes, simple ones, but they were made. So I've learned from those, and I like to share those with you. I'm just rinsing down my tub a little to get him ready. I'm gonna go. Let's clip for a minute because I'm gonna show you.